Alright, we're back. Continuing the adventure. I guess we're leaving the room now, right? I think we got everything we were looking for. Oh, hey. It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees. But their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going on hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't hogs. Okay, so... looks like the coast is clear for now. Alright. Better hurry over to the hall closet and retrieve your weapon before that crafty old serpent, you mean snake, can get the drop on you. It is a globe-like sculpture with an arrow that conveniently alerts you to the location of the ceiling. Ah, so that's where it is. Thank you, globe-like sculpture. What else? It's your mother's jewelry box, a priceless heirloom of unmeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appear to be some empty cans of Pringles that your brother left on the hallway side table, for reasons unfathomable to a rational mind. Okay. What is this? This thing's always giving you the creeps, but that didn't stop you from patching it up after Jude accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. You mean an actual dart? That's pretty neat. Jude insisted the terrified horse was being abducted. You levied a counter-argument. You're still waiting on his counter. Or rather, you would be if you hadn't obviously completed school. If you hadn't completely schooled him past the point of no return. This painting now commemorates your triumph and a particularly spectacular equine nativity. There's a lot of darts. Alright. From the first and last dart gun war with Jude, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You try to distract him with your tap dancing and then stick a dart on him. It didn't work at all. With this, you can shoot a small stream of water up to 50 feet away. With this, you'll never come across something needing moisture 49 feet away and be unable to help. It's a public service, really. One you won't be performing because, as you may have mentioned, you don't use guns. Alright. This lady was hanging out in her altogether, which you mean, who are you to judge, except it made you slightly uncomfortable. So you turned her up a little, you churched her up a little. You feel kind of silly about it now, but whatever, you were like 8. Ah. That's funny. Just ruining all these paintings. I mean, there are just... oh, what the heck? I thought I was going to go next. Is this glitched? Or am I not allowed... what's going on? Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I could go somewhere. Oh, okay, different perspective, that's all. This is the door to your neurotic dork of a brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all of the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt you'll be entering this room anytime soon, but really, why would you even want to? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud, not to mention it's where his pet usually lurks. You love all animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather let Jude deal with. Oh, okay. Can I open? Can I open? He always keeps it locked. Even if you did manage to get in there, he probably has traps or something set up. Not worth trying to get gum out of your hair for the second time. Plus, there'd be his pet to deal with. No thanks. Still have no idea what that is. I mean, it looks like it goes through walls in those tubes, so it has to be something fairly small. You're light bright. Hours of fun with the number of hours and degree of fun depend on the power of your imagination, which in your case means many hours and a lot of fun. Oh, that's neat. Alright, that's a symbol on her shirt. That's the dog. I think. That's... yeah, it's Joey, Jude, and the dog. Hey! Reference! Alright, we're back to that. Alright, look at this painting. You've always been a little bit creeped out by the monster in the water. It's the eye. Half the time it doesn't seem like it's following you, half the time it does seem like it's following you, half the time it doesn't. Make up your mind, jeez. Make up your mind. Jeez. Blech. Hey, is that a land shark? Is that a land shark? I think that's a land shark. What the? This lamp's not even plugged in. You never noticed that before. Weird. On the other hand, there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area, so maybe it got lost in the typically well-illuminated shuffle. I'm gonna make some dialogue for this. Freaking land sharks. Early 90s cartoon. Not as good as Teenage Ninja Turtles, but still pretty awesome. I mean, they're land sharks. They have to be pretty cool, right? It's the hallway closet. If memory serves, there's a box full of some old belongings of yours in here. You wonder if that's what you're looking for. Alright. You think back to before, back to when this closet door was shut. You had a reasonably good guess about what was inside, but now your guess is even more reasonable. Okay. The box probably has the stuff you need, but you can't reach. You wonder what your next step should be. You can't search the box while it's still up on that shelf. Aw, crap! I forgot to pick up an item. I remember now. There we go. You add the tap dance abilitech to your technique. Yep, those are the words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These will help if there's anything you need to shake up, or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Okay, I think that's what I needed. Can I leave now? There we go. Now I can go back. I completely forgot about the shoes. Oh. Okay, there we go. Whoops, click that. Come on, Joey, just go over here. Do your thing. Nice. Wonder what's stashed in here. Nothing fragile, you hope. Search. You pick through the box and find, yes, your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy since you forgot your newer pair at the studio. Oh hey, there's some pet treats in here too. You keep caches of these all over. Never know when you'll need to treat a pet. Click, click. No dice. Either it's flashing days or kaput, or it just needs new batteries. Batteries again. You guess this is just the price you pay for living in such a miraculous age of modern technology. You open it up. Wait, there were no batteries in here at all. Just a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, Jude. Dang it, Jude really needs a better pog storage system. Now we have pogs too. What do I use pogs for? Alright, what does this do? Oh, I guess I have to find a use for this. Guessing the next step was to go to the attic, I think. This is a bunch of stuff that should be moved into the attic at some point. There's some toys here too that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically a pile of useless trash. Alright, so... It's locked, but according to Jude, you need to get in here as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole. Ooh. Ooh, ain't that the mystery? Weird, what the heck was that thing? And how long has it been there? Alright, I think it's the same thing if I click on up here. Yeah. Moving the attic at some point, yep. I think I have to talk to Jude to figure out what to do next. Hey, I found my old strife weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs. Crap! Forgot about those. Can you hold on to them for me? Over. Okay, but I'm not gonna take especially good care of them. Please just keep my Mulder safe. Over. You and Mulder. This Scully Pog is obviously where it's at. Keep them safe and she's yours for the taking. Over. Need to get you to the attic. Over. For safety, right. Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess. Appreciate that. Over. Although, so far, it hasn't really paid off. Joey, please. Just need you to head to the trophy room. Over. Oh, gross. I hate that place. Maybe Pa was counting on that. Over. What? Never mind. Over. You think he was keeping something from me by hiding it in his murder room? I think you overestimate how much he thinks about us. Oh jeez, shots fired. We'll find key to attic there. Mysterious motives of absent father not relevant to current objective. Over. Fine. Over and out. I think that was meant for... I think that last piece of dialogue was meant for Jude, but I think the dialogue box was wrong. Well, I mean, technically the game isn't out for another 2 weeks. They probably still have to fix some stuff. Alright, so... Hey! It's all the pictures we saw in the trailer. In the intro trailer, way back when. Some great photos and portraits of your mostly great family. You decided to take a closer look. Oh my gosh, so much to click on. Ooh la la, that there mom is looking tres glamnifique. I don't know if that's actually words. When you grow up, you hope this is what mirrors will look like. Nice. You and your very good dog. Aw. There's not any pictures of the three of you together, so you tried to make one, through the art of composition. By hanging these 3 solo photos together, it's kind of like there's a photo of all 3 of you. Sorta. There's not any pictures of the 3 of you together, so you... Oh, never mind, I already said this. A lovely diptych of school portraits. The laser background, the bad hair days, simply perfection. Ha! Jude puts the dip in diptych, you mutter to yourself. Such an unreal burn on the unsuspecting chump, but he probably wouldn't even get it. Come think of it, maybe neither do you? I was gonna say, what is that word? This is an oldie but goodie. It's Pa and someone you presume to be his sister as kids. It was so long ago. You like to think that. However you feel about your father now, you would have gotten along famously with these 2 adorable rapscallions. I wonder if that's John's grandmom. I think so. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter. By now, probably more racked up with her than you have with Mom and Pa combined. You always saw her as a cool and fun older kid, a role model to strive to be like one day. Until you finally got old enough to realize she's a pretty sucky role model. Still fun and all, but so bad at grown-up stuff. Kinda sad. You suddenly wonder what sort of adult role models she's had in her life. That's probably a thing that would be too awkward to ask, so never mind. Mom is the picture of grace and radiance, and Pa is just Pa. Seriously, has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with his spectacles and mustache. Or at least one of them. Or at least one of the 2. See, he used to be great with animals. You wonder what happened. Maybe a betrayal? No, impossible. Look how good that dog is. That dog never betrayed anybody in his entire life. You would stake your entire reputation on it. The whole thing. Ugh, you can't even look at this picture. You deplore cruelty to animals. One of the many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways was how he never actually looked at you much, let alone at your eyes. Oh my gosh. This makes me sad. Holy crap. I need to fix how far she actually walks. Alright. This guy, what's he so happy about anyway? His expression probably made more sense in its original context. That is to say, whatever tomb or temple or whatever that your Pa plundered him from. Oh. Well. It seems the power is out. It would seem that the power is out. That should make the trophy room quite the adventure, which is to say, not quite the adventure you wish you were having right now. Okay. A beanbag chair, super comfy and thankfully not filled with real beans. You could take a nap, but you kind of got a lot going on right now, you know? Maybe later, although if you're being honest, probably not. What else do we got? Anything else to click on? There's the big screen. Got the cable hookup and everything. It's your home altar, and your method of worship is listless vegetation. The gods reward you with glimpses of the divine. Clarissa, Alex Mack, and the cool green lady from Reboot. You really like her. She's cool. This bookshelf contains several of Pa's books, including Pistols to Pelts, How to Turn Sweet Intelligent Animals into Weird Rugs and Stuff. Teach Yourself Taxidermy, I guess. And Safari, stories of bold men and the animals they killed from a distance, even though they weren't hungry and did not intend to eat them. Oh my gosh. A piano can be used to turn the slight motion of one's fingers into music. Those ivories, how they beg to be tickled. But you mustn't! Also, you can't. Oh, that would just be the thing, wouldn't it? Some kind of eerie, lonely sonata to really set the tone for the adventure ahead. Something in a minor key, maybe? It's a shame that would probably provoke a bunch of monsters to eat you. Also, you can't really play the piano. It's a bear that your pa shot and killed and stuffed and turned into a trophy. Now all his friends who come in this room will think, oh, this guy shot a bear, okay. Except he doesn't really have any friends, and he's never here. This is a nice big horrifying thing for you to deal with. One of your pa's recent victims. You love animals. He loves killing animals and turning them into ghoulish trophies, celebrating his victories over nature. Yeah, big man, as long as he has a big stupid gun. Ooh, alright, what else can I click on? Oh, alright. What is this? Pa's major totem of power. The impressively clunky item controls the TV, the garage door, toaster, thermostat, and pretty much everything else of a gizmological nature. You literally cannot pick it up without using both hands. Scavenge? You open up this behemoth and score! You pocket the E-cell batteries right into the old Silodex. Can I combine it with the... These batteries are so huge they don't even begin to fit. Like fitting a round peg into a round hole that's a bit smaller than the peg. You'll need some D-cell batteries. Alright, so I guess I'm scavenging for other batteries. This piece was too depressing, so you gave it a nice refinishing. If your pa has a problem with it, he's welcome to say so the next time he's actually around. Oh, jeez. This lady is eerily beautiful. You definitely see the appeal of the whole blue thing, but still think your pa is a creep. Anything else I can click on? Room! Alright. Kitchen. The power is off, and as such your fax machine is basically useless. This is an unacceptable state of affairs. You're not sure why the trash is piled next to the fridge, of all places. Even most animals know better than to let their food fraternize with their waste. You visualize all the delicious items that could be in the cool embrace of the refrigerator, but are not. It's empty. Food shopping has become sporadic of late. Turns out tipsy babysitters are fairly bad at responsibilities. Look, you're not saying you never have home-cooked meals. Your babysitter is a pretty good chef, even. It's just, well, none of you like doing dishes. And the nice thing about takeout is you can just eat it right out of the boxes, then throw the boxes away. Of course, none of you really like taking out the trash, either. The backyard used to be so much more awesome before the monsters showed up. Yeah, you know, total yard hipster alert over here. Your sweet, loyal dog loves the fat flap. Jude used to like it too when he was younger. He still likes it. Can I open? You really don't want to go out there right now. Tempting though it is to go rake more leaves. Ah, the struggles of a monster-bothered leaf pile enthusiast. You keep meaning to start a Zine. Alright. The sink is full of dirty dishes. Someone should clean these up. With all those monsters out there, you think you'll leave it shut. Also, you don't actually know how to open this window, short of breaking it. No way. No way. You did them last time. It's Jude's turn now. You know what? After he completely ditched you for the treehouse earlier, maybe it can be Jude's turn for quite some time. Okay, that was unfair. He actually led the monster away from you for a little bit. You really just hate dirty dishes. Okay. Anything else? Oh geez, you're even out of dog food? I guess you can't blame your babysitter for running off to the store for groceries at what was retroactively the worst possible time. Things really have gotten desperate. Anything else I can click on over here? The tube highway that Jude's pet uses to get around the house. You haven't seen it tonight, unfortunately. Alright. You're drawn to your radio by the weird noises emanating from it. As you get closer, the noises intensify in pitch and volume both. You're bombarded with a lot of radio static and otherworldly noises that surely no human ear was ever meant to receive. The vile sounds worm and weasel their way through your ear canal and intrude on your meager mortal mind. You struggle to comprehend the tortured groans of a sinister buffoon, or if not tortured, at least mildly uncomfortable. Perhaps dissatisfied? Like he wants to send his dinner back at a restaurant. Your pathetic corporeal neurons contort wildly to parse the dark and garbled tongue of pure malevolence and even purer idiocy. As a bit of drool slowly escapes your dumbfounded, utterly mortal mouth, the pitiable speck of matter passing for your mind very nearly, but not entirely, reaches an epiphany. All life on Earth is probably done for. You twist the volume knob in the tuner, but it has no effect on the sound. Okay, gloomy soliloquy notwithstanding, that really is pretty creepy. You finally just shut the thing off. The room is silent once more. Oh hey. The radio is clearly, although weirdly, functional despite not being plugged in. You might be onto something here. Batteries? You open the battery compartment. Okay, good. If this radio didn't need batteries to make those noises, you'd have to upgrade the Spookitude to business class Spookitude, and frankly, you can't afford that. Jackpot! D-cells. You can never have too many batteries, and never in too many different sizes either. Oh hey, I might be able to actually use the flashlight now. Your babysitter has just really atrocious taste. You're only 14. Even you can tell this is just really crummy. Alright. Anything over here? This guy, well, you assume it's a guy. This mummy, there we go. This guy is currently blocking your access to the rest of the house. He's usually doing that. Actually, ever since your pa left him here last time he was briefly home. Am I going to combine the... Another electrical device successfully powered through clever manipulation of resources in your immediate environment. You are on fire! With your flashlight fully functional and fit fighting form, you feel significantly better equipped to handle most low-light environments, and also to beat the bejesus out of any of these creeps that get too close. Although that's the last resort, of course. Alright, well, we're going to keep exploring the house next time, because I am out of time for this part. Alright? Thank you guys. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.